Alright, into Turtle Pack for a change. The first Turtle Pack video of 2025. I don't know if it will be the last. Hopefully they're going to tweak something in Turtle Pack, because it's been pretty stagnant for a long time. And part of that is because they don't want to upset the competitive community, which I absolutely understand. You know, if the balance is in a decent place, it can be scary to make changes. But equally, if you don't make any changes, people just lose interest. And so hopefully there'll be something for Turtle in the near future. Even if it's just one new unit, you know, it can give you a reason to revisit it. So why am I revisiting it now if I think the pack is dull and boring and there's nothing you can do with it? Well, Not A Game Devlog made a Turtle Pack video not too long ago about, I think it was about a combo that he had come up with using the new whale. So yeah, there are some minor changes in Turtle because whale's ability has changed. There are some things you can do now that weren't previously possible. And I think Not A Game Devlog was trying to make something happen with whale and with mixed results, I think. But while I was watching that video, it occurred to me that there were a couple of things that I could try in Turtle Pack to try and make a run be a bit more interesting than your average Turtle game. Now, disclaimer at the beginning here, we're not going to be able to create any radical or you know, never before seen teams. It's basically impossible at this point. There are so many Turtle videos out there. Every combo has been done. So what does that leave us with? Well, it leaves us with some very fringe interactions that we can make use of for a turn or two, but they don't really have a chance of carrying a run. I mean, I'm happy for someone to prove me wrong by going into Turtle and recording one of these combos working for many, many turns, but I feel like, especially if you're in the upper bracket, you've just got no chance whatsoever. So one of the combos involves the rabbit. Now, rabbit was changed. I mean, its ability is still the same. It just has fewer triggers. So you don't get infinite health from every food item that you buy. And even with 4 triggers, I still think rabbit is way too strong. And oftentimes I was finding in Turtle that my best chance to get any kind of funny team over the line was to high roll rabbit early and then just spam health onto something. But I also want parrot for this team. We're going to pill the spider. We get level 3 ox, which is pretty nice with camel. And then we also get monkey. So really great sequence there. And I definitely felt like I needed some very good luck to be able to have any chance, even though I am also playing against all packs here. So we're not just facing, you know, Turtle Pack veterans. We're also facing the other packs, which really should have a disadvantage against Turtle in most situations. But I was really struggling, and I think here I'm going to abandon the skunk just to take another rabbit, and then look at this. Parrot throws in the shop, and then we roll another 2 rabbits. Maybe I don't really need both of them, but yeah, we'll definitely take one. So this is, you know, a classic kind of Turtle setup where you have 2 of the best, the tier 3 units that can really carry you. I mean, look at this, 1725 with Melon that can't really be sniped. It's just so good. So we take the level up, we get another monkey. We don't really care about mammoth or the dragon. I do buff the rabbit just so that it's not quite as weak. And then, yeah, the monkeys are obviously applying extra buffs to the camel anyway. So far, so business as usual. But we are going to change things up in a little bit. We do win again, not surprising. And I think... I think here is where we're going to start deviating a little bit. Maybe I am going to keep the monkey a bit longer. And I also have the mammoth frozen because I wanted to pill it, but I think I'm going to run out of opportunities for that. And yeah, we'll continue buffing the camel for a little bit longer. I do want the turtle to eventually be at the front of the team. Okay, maybe we are going to buff the turtle now. Yeah, that's fine. Turtle plus camel isn't the best combo, especially on the earlier turns, because it's not going to get a hurt trigger from the first attack, usually. Although here we actually get an extra trigger because they had Phoenix at the front. And then a snipe from the Tiger Bug. So although I ended up removing the garlic, we still did get, was it 3 or 4 triggers from the camel there? So yeah, why have I got this parrot frozen? Well, the reason is because I want to play Parrot Rabbit. Now, because Rabbit is now triggered in battle, previously that would not happen. You can see here when the camel gains the melon and the ox gains the melon, the rabbit gives it stats. Because it works in battle, that means you can parrot it. So we're going to put parrot behind the rabbit, and I've got the mushroom on the turtle to try and get as many in battle triggers as possible. So there we go, we take the parrot now, and I really just want to get a bit of health onto it with the rabbit to try and increase the chances of it surviving. Yeah, that's not the best, but we are on 5 hearts, 9 trophies, so we can afford to lose a couple. And it matches me with this unicorn team. Yeah, we need the sea serpent to not snipe the parrot, but of course I think it targets the highest health, so we're fine there. They do have level 3 Chimera, because of course we are facing other people who are in the same position that they still have. Actually, this person only has 4 hearts, so maybe there weren't any teams around on turn 12 with 5 hearts, because there we go, there's a perfect game. Now I did have some other games with this that went much further into the end game. And this just kind of shows you what a struggle it is in static packs, trying to make anything unusual happen. It's just a nightmare because there are so many teams like this. This person is actually one of my least favorite opponents to play in Golden Pack. They play this Cobra Silver Fox team with Bird of Paradise every day, all day. And I'm pretty sick of it. And no surprise, when Cobra is sniping for 30 damage every time, we end up losing. Now here is another Golden Pack final opponent. They also have level 3 Cobra. However, it only has 25 attack. And so I think, yeah, in the end, the Emu pushes the Cobra to the front and we barely scrape the win with a slightly different Parrot Rabbit team. In that one, I had the Parrot copying the Dolphin all the way to the end. And then it was moved to copy the Rabbit because copying the Rabbit just wasn't good enough for the vast majority of turns. Here's a different game. Now, actually here you can see I am setting up for the same combo. So I was setting up here for Parrot plus Rabbit. However, it's not going to work out that way because there was another combo that I wanted to do, which has been possible for a long time, but I guess I had just never thought of it before. Or maybe I've done it already and I just don't remember the video, who knows. At this point, it's pretty difficult to keep track of what has and hasn't been done. But I can tell you something, that I don't play Hippo very often. I must have got double Hippo on a level up or something. So we take Snake as well. Maybe I could be taking the Turtle here, yep. So we're going to set up with the large Hippo, which can hopefully carry us while we... I suppose here actually I could have moved the Parrot behind the Rabbit just to showcase the combo a bit more, but you can see I'm on 1 trophy for 4 trophies, 1 heart, turn 10. So it's looking pretty bleak, but you know, Snake plus Melon Unit, still a classic combo for a reason. So we buy the stake onto the Turtle, even though in my other build I was hoping to have the mushroom on it. So here we go, we get the Mammoth, and then we also get mushroom plus pill. Now, the second idea that I had was to have a 1/1 Mammoth with mushroom at the back and allow it just to be kind of like a blueberry unit in customs. All it's there to do is take snipes. So it could be taking snipes from opposing Snake, or crocodile. You know, there are loads of units that would be doing 1 snipe damage and could end up sniping our 1/1 mammoth and therefore healing our team. Of course, that's not going to be as good as just playing the mammoth at the front, which we're going to do in the meantime. But I did think it was quite amusing, and I felt like it had a more realistic chance of actually getting a win where the combo mattered compared to rabbit plus parrot. So I gave this one a good few attempts as well. I was actually kind of happy to see a few summon teams in the mix. The last few times I've played Turtle Pack for extended periods, there's been times where I've gone like an hour without seeing a summon team. So even in this shorter number of games, it was nice to see a few turkey teams, because it definitely breaks up the monotony of the scaling builds. So here we take the level up. We've got the level 2 mammoth ready to go, and I think I don't have the guts to actually set this up until the very last turn, exactly the same as the previous round. Now here we face 50-50 worm at the front, but I think the hippo is going to have enough to knock it out, and then level 2 snake is just yeah, an MVP. So 8 trophies. Yes, okay, we are going to do it now. So we actually get 2 rounds out of the combo this time. So Mushroom Mammoth at the back. And we're just crossing our fingers now for favourable opponents. There are so many snipers in the game. Even though a mosquito snipe is going to knock out the mammoth, we just have to hope that we get one. And look at this. It's a pack 2 team. They have Hoopoe Bird and Lionfish. Now the Lionfish misses the mammoth, but of course Hoopoe is guaranteed to hit the unit at the back. So we get the mammoth heal. It didn't actually matter at all. But I was just delighted to see that combo work after failing so miserably with the rabbit combo for so many runs. Now, in the final battle here, unfortunately, we do not get to see the combo. They have 0 snipers. And yeah, it's a Golden Pack team that is going to have a bit of a nightmare against this one big unit plus snake. Where's my Cobra buddy when I need him? To be honest, I think we would have lost to that Cobra team, so yeah, maybe it was for the best that the combo only worked for 1 single round. And then here's another common problem you have with these setups, especially when it's a weaker team, and you need to find a mushroom, and you're just rolling down, and you know that if you don't buff your units, you're just going to lose. So we ended up here with a boar that was way too strong. And another summon team, which is nice to see, as I said. But the ox knocks everything out, and the 1/1 mammoth is the only survivor. So let me know in the comments below, are there any more unusual builds in Turtle Pack that you've never seen before? I'll be very impressed if anyone can think of any.